Right, hello everybody. So, tour rider, and you can see I'm out in sunny France. I'm in the old hometown of Brantôme, and weather's fantastic. But oh boy, is it going to get cold! We're going to be down to -1, I think. But so, what is all this video about? Well, I've had this great idea, which came about with. Something that came from some of the bits I did about EICMA, and I was talking about number plates. And if you remember, I said, motorbikes look great at shows, don't they? But they get spoilt when you have to stick a blooming number plate on them. And one of my lovely subscribers mentioned about how in the Channel Islands that number plates are not really a major problem out there because they're sequential, and he sent me his fantastic picture of his bike with the number plate. So anyway, hold that thought so I won't spoil it. So I then thought, well, do you know what, wouldn't it be nice to get some of the subscribers' bikes on the channel and just get them to send in pictures and a little bit of the story of their bike, and I'll put them up. And it's not a new thing, I know other channels do it, but I just thought, somebody else had sent me, another subscriber sent me a picture of their Triumph, their classic Triumph and stuff like that. Again, I'm not going to spoil it, it's going to be in this episode. So I thought, right, let's do it. Let's do, and maybe do it monthly. Okay, we do it once a month. I'll get pictures and little stories of people's bikes, or whatever it is you want to send me, really. And we'll have a chat about it, and we'll put the pictures up, and pass across the information, if you like, and about the bikes and all the rest of it. So it's going to be it's for you, for the subscribers. It's a subscribers episode, and it's going to be made up of content of all your subscribers' bikes. So I thought, what do I call it? I thought, and I sit there racking my brains, thinking of things. So it's going to be called, wait for it, the subsection. The subsection. So that's the idea, and I thought we'd kick it off with this episode. So I've got a revisit of my old bike, which, as you know, I sold, my Honda CB500X. So I've got some pictures of that, and then 2 others of the classic Triumph and the bikes in Guernsey. So let's have a look at those, have a little bit of chat about those bits, and hopefully you will send me some more information about your bikes and what you want me to put in there. Because remember, it's your section, it's a subsection. Where did I come up with this nonsense? Right, let's get on with the look at these bikes then, and hope you enjoy it. Send me the information through the email address on the channel, Artisan Rider, and just go into the description. You'll see the email, and just click on that, and then send me your pictures. Right, and obviously a bit of information. Right, let's get on with the first episode of Subsection. Okay, take care everybody, hope you enjoy it.
Hello everybody, welcome to Milo'S subsection. Enjoy. Right, so here we are, the first bike. So this is subscriber Dave Ritchie's bike, and a beautiful Honda VF1000 in the best colours. God, my colours are great, Honda, aren't they? But the interesting thing about Dave's bike is the registration, which is just number 3. How awesome is that? So, as Dave was saying, the registrations in the Channel Islands are sequential, and Guernsey has the peculiarity that it only has numbers, whereas Jersey and Alderney have a prefix letter, so J or AY. So you've got a sequential number, and this number was on Dave's, I think it's his sister's moped, had been on for about 50 years. So in the Channel Islands, I don't think you can put the things on retention, so they stay with the vehicle basically. But what a fantastic way of having your number plates, just the sequential numbers from 1 onwards. And to have number 3, how fantastic is that? But what was interesting, Dave also sent a picture of all the cars in the family, and he said they're very keen on number 19, as you can see. What a fantastic set of number plates. And the other interesting thing is you can have duplicate numbers. So you'll have one number for motorbikes and one for cars. So there's another 3 out there somewhere, or sitting on a car possibly. What a fantastic thing. Thanks for that, Dave. Right, so this bike is a stunning Triumph T140, and it's owned by John Fitchie. And what a beautiful bike it is. John did challenge me to work out what was different on this bike to the standard TR7V. Now I'm assuming the 7V is just being 7.5 because this is a 750 twin, 1979. My guess would be probably the seat, and it's a 2-into-1 exhaust on here. What a cracking bike. Look at the size of that front disc though. Tiny, isn't it, by today's standards? But what a beautiful looking bike. There's something fantastic about a kick-starting Triumph. Can you imagine if Triumph put out another bike that had a kickstart on it? A really nice, classically styled twin like this. Kick it over, and away you go. Do like a kickstart. But that's stunning, John. And he has said if I go up north, I could have a ride on that one, but I might make a run for the border if I was on that one, John. Be careful. Beautiful colour, beautiful tank. Yeah, these Triumphs of this era are just the ultimate, I think, and I'd love a big Triumph. It's 750 as well, so that's sort of the biggest of those, the bikes from the era, isn't it? Really, it's where Triumph will sort of try and catch that market and the bigger bikes, where the Japanese were bringing these small, reliable little bikes, Triumph, and that's why BSA went down the pan. Unfortunately, we're still looking at bikes like this, bigger capacities, but these are real sort of the pinnacle, I think, of that sort of era. If anybody else can spot the differences from the standard bike, then do it in the comments, and John will tell you whether you got it right or not. Beautiful bike there, John. Thanks for sending that picture, and it's really appreciated. Right, so here's a bike that brings a tear to my eye when I see it now. How sad is that? It's my old friend by Africa 500 by CB500X. So obviously, people that are familiar with the channel and regular watchers would have seen this bike and how it came into being, because I bought a completely standard CB500X 2013 model in white, and I turned it into this. And this bike is now owned by John Moore. So when I came back from Africa, I just didn't really have the space for it, and I didn't think I was going to do it justice anymore. And I put it up for sale, and it went the same day. And John is the proud owner of my lovely old Africa 500. So John's done quite a few trips in it now, and he's taken it to Ireland and the Lake District, and he's still loving the bike. And I often think about his bike and think, oh wow, if I was going to do this trip, would it be great to have that bike again? And I keep thinking about the sound of that bike with that Scorpion exhaust when you started it up in car parks, and it just sounded so great. But I'm glad it's going on, and it's still doing what I built it for, what I intended it. And John's still using the panniers and those Vieterra panniers and all the bits and pieces on the bike. So it's giving great service. I love that bike, and that's a bike that will go on forever. I mean, I think it had 30,000 miles when I sold it to John. So it'd be interesting to see how long that goes on for. But it's not a bike you're going to walk past and miss, is it? So that's it, really. So thanks to the guys for sending those pictures in for the first episode of Milo'S subsection. And do send in your images if there's bikes you want me to put up on the screen. And we'll try and do this maybe monthly. We'll see how many people that respond. It might not be anybody else right there. But use the email address, the Artisan Rider, and you'll see it in the description. And just click on that, and you'll get to email me. And I'll put them up as best I can. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. And I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody, and please ride safe.